Hey, my name's Cesar Ramos. I'm just a guy who likes to work out, go on 5Ks, and just become stronger. This is my secret martial artist life.
What's up, YouTube? We made it all the way to episode 5. I'm super stoked. So, to commemorate episode 5, I'm going to tell you how you can win a free 1-month membership to either my yoga studio or my jiu-jitsu club. But first, let's do a little bit recap. Episode 1 rolled around. I didn't know what I was doing, where I was headed, how or what I needed to learn, but I knew I needed to learn how to defend myself. And that's when I found Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and my friend Ishmael showed me this BA move. So after that, episode 2 came around, and I realized that it wasn't about my ex anymore. It wasn't about her. It had nothing to do with her, and she didn't mean very much at all, anything to me anymore. It was about becoming strong enough, and I realized I needed to be stronger, physically stronger. I needed to be more flexible. I needed just to be more mentally strong, and so that's when I realized that's what my martial artist quest is. I need to make the perfect me. Episode 2 was focusing on technique. How can I get better? Going hard, practicing outside of school and all that. And with the help of George, I eventually picked up a few cool moves. Also, congratulations, George, for making blue belt. That's just awesome, man. You're an inspiration to me. Enter Gracie training. So my instructor tells me, go home, go watch Choke, and you can find cool ways to train all over. So I'm like, hey man, he trained on the beach. I'm gonna go train on the beach, even though I probably looked ridiculous doing it. And with the whole natural progression of things, it only made sense that yoga was the next thing that would show up. I mean, I couldn't sit on my legs. How could I possibly fight someone on the ground where flexibility is such a huge component? Episode 3 rolls around, and I realize there's more to fighting and to training than just fighting and training. There's a whole culture that's been established by and because of these things. So I go and I check out some local cuisine at a Buddhist temple, and I learn a little bit about the culture. So congratulations for making it this far. I know my audience retention's about this long, so if you want to this point, then congratulations. It's time to learn how you can win the 1-month membership to either one of my gyms. All you have to do is like and share this video. If you go find me on Facebook, then you can share that way, and it'll all show up on my side that who shared it. So share directly from my Facebook, Cesar Ramos. I'll put the whole thing right here. If not, you can share it on Instagram. Just hashtag #TheSochHero. Again, right here, hashtag #TheSochHero. And either one of those two are fine. I don't really check Twitter too much, so Instagram or Facebook. Or alternatively, if you did want to share it on Twitter and you're tech savvy, go ahead, share it on Twitter, take a screen cap, and then post the link to that screen cap in the comment section of this video on YouTube, and I'll enter your name that way. So I'm going to be drawing the names at the beginning of next episode. Episode after that, if you're local, I'll be giving you these prizes, and if you're not local, well, I'm not really sure what you're gonna do with the prize, but hey man, it'll be fine. So it's funny, I'm filming episode 4, and just a few days into it, I end up injuring my shoulder from overtraining. First it was yoga, then of course I have to get my daily fix of jiu-jitsu in, so here's me filming other people rolling, and I realize, yeah man, I love this so much. So from jiu-jitsu, I head over, I go do a little rock climbing. I've read that it's good for finger strength. You know, I'm a beginner, so I'm hanging on with my fingertips or whatever. So it's supposed to be good for you all around. And then after that night, I'm still feeling strong. I go to the gym, I go squat some weight. And around then is when I mess up. I squat like 225. And for some reason, my shoulder's just killing me. And I realize, damn, I can't move it all the way. And that's when I had to stop that week. So the highlight of episode 4 was when I actually got frozen. So I went in this chamber where they dropped my temperature 30 degrees or so. It was awesome, and it totally worked. If more on that on episode 4, go ahead, check that out. But yeah, now I'm here, and you're probably wondering, why all the recaps? All you did was go over what you've done so far, and that's what I'm going to tell you right now. But so Shiro, why are you telling us all this? What did you do? Okay, so I had this great plan for crazy stuff I want to do this week, and you're going to love it. But on Wednesday, I believe it was, I got into this really bad car accident. It left me kind of like, ugh. And I didn't end up going to my jiu-jitsu class at all this whole week. Like, I just completely skipped it. I went to yoga maybe once or twice. So I don't have a lot of footage this week. But I did go rock climbing, and I got some sweet footage from that. Check this out. It was awesome. I felt like Spider-Man the whole time. Okay guys, I know the last episode was about overtraining, and I really shouldn't overtrain, but I feel so restless today. You know, I gotta go do something. So I'm gonna go rock climbing a little bit more. I'm gonna take you guys with me. It's really good for finger strength and conditioning, so I'm super excited. Let's go. GoPro, end recording. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, end recording. GoPro, end recording. The really funny thing about my experience at Vertical Ventures Tampa this time was this girl showed up, and I'm not going to say her name because, again, no waiver, and I don't want to show her on camera without, her permission, but she goes, "You can't make that. When they stick out far, you can't make the jump from the thing to blah, blah, blah because you're not good enough." And I was like, "You've seen me climb one thing. I was being nice to you because we're the only two people here right now. Why are you being mean?" And so in my head, I was like, "Nope. I'm going to do it. I'm going to prove her wrong. So I don't care how many times it takes. I'm going to get up that white thing. I don't care if it sticks out. And here's me doing it." All done with Vertical Ventures here in Tampa location, a little bit closer to my house. It was awesome. Sporting my sweet yoga bottle, showing them how it's done. Not really, because my hands are killing me. Killing me. I'm thinking about buying the shoes and the membership. It's only $175 for fall semester. Perfect for students, so probably gonna do that. It's awesome. I had a great time. My hands hurt so bad though. It's kind of like that cryotherapy. It's like, oh, that was awesome, but now I kind of hurt a little bit. Kind of one of those. So guys, I know not the most interesting episode, not a whole lot of new footage. I promise next week's episode you're going to be like, whoa, yeah, I got better equipment, I'm all healed up, I feel good. You're going to see a lot of crazy stuff coming next week. So don't forget to comment and subscribe, and if you're flexible enough, you can get out of anything. Thanks for watching. Here I am on my way to yoga, and like I said, I'm in the GoPro, end recording. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, end recording. GoPro, end recording. What's up, YouTube? We made it all the way to see. Good morning, YouTube. So today, my messed up hair, I'm gonna go see Nicole. She's gonna teach me about yoga. So I think today's another meditation class. So I'm very excited to see about that.